Class, this is Brother Siemens here. Um, Not dressed up this week. Hopefully, you'll forgive me for that. Not hold me accountable for maybe lacking in professionalism. But hey, you know, welcome to my basement. I know it's a dream of yours to go, man, I wonder what Brother Siemens' basement looks like. Well, this is it. Um, just a quick hello and congratulations to many of you, and maybe even a little apology. Um, you finished another week, back to back weeks with the discussion board. One was the introduction that first week, and first one was your doctrinal discussion board, your sharing, and again, it's so fun. It's so fun to dive into a class and see people, interacting and working with one another, and putting forth that effort to share and to learn from one another about the Book of Mormon. And so, um, I briefly popped in the discussion boards. Read many, and did very little posting myself. Just I don't know. I just kind of wanted you to be able to see what you could do with each other, and so hopefully it went well. And what I saw was impressive, and so I'll give you a little congratulations for that one. As we look ahead, just the apology that I just didn't want to forget that one was there was a little bit of trouble with the server this week at BYU Idaho Pathway, and some of you weren't able to get the template for the family home evening lesson, and some videos digging deeper. And I apologize for those struggles. That's very frustrating, with limited time and diving in and trying to get things done, and to have those problems. And so let's just cross our fingers that those things won't continue moving forward. But when I saw the emails, try to shoot you an email as quick as I could to resolve those issues, and so hopefully it worked out. You have a wonderful chapters this week as we look at getting all the way into Alma chapter 42 is that last chapter this week. But we had some great doctrines with Alma and those that he took kind of on a recovery mission, to go among the Nephites and teach. And it's cool, the who's who of the sons of Mosiah that went, and Amulek and Zeezrom and two of his sons. And so what you get to see this week is some of the kind of ends with counsel that he's given to his two sons. One son's doing really well, and one son that's not doing very well. And it's interesting that that his son that's struggling, bad enough that he's getting with a harlot on a mission. That he says, basically saying it's okay, Father, because there's a law of restoration, right? That God will restore goodness to us, and Alma's going, son, I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand that law of restoration, and so he teaches them about resurrection, about the life after, about what things are in store, not to hurt his son, but to really help him understand, that the life is more than what's right in front of us. That there's this big perspective, that there's more, and if we can keep our brains focused on the more grand scheme of things, then we'll have the energy to, maybe read scriptures daily with their children, or to have extra patience with them, to stay in pathway and gain an education, so you can expand your opportunities here and in the world after. The big picture view really is a blessing to all of us. And so just some great doctrinal chapters this week, whether it be from Bridling Your Passions, or again, as I mentioned, some of our first understanding about the life after, in the spirit world, and the things that he teaches there. And so, dig in, have a wonderful week. Love what you're reading. And I try to send the message early and often in these classes that you truly got to understand that the efforts that you put forth and give to the God, consecrating your time to Him for these studies, He will take what you're able to give Him, and He'll multiply it. He'll make it more. And so just give Him what you got. The assignment this week, the addition of from previous, is the share it. And so I just really counsel you to find someone, maybe even in prayer, say who needs the message and what message, and then give that to them, and do a nice brief